Hello and welcome to another home in WA. Now the team and I have some wonderful stories on the show for you today, but before we do, one of the biggest decisions any of us will ever make is to build our own home. Now for first timers, I can imagine this process can be a little overwhelming, but it simply doesn't have to be. In fact, it can be incredibly exciting and it can be a whole lot of fun. Now I'm about to meet a man who's going to take us through each stage of the build. Follow me. Over the coming weeks on this show, we'll go through the entire process of a build from the very beginning with founder and general manager of Blueprint Homes, Craig Park. Mate, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Really good to meet you. I'm great, thanks. So, from the beginning, where do we start, mate? What's the first thing in the process of building your own place?
Well, I think when it comes to building, you've really got to start to weigh up your options to whether or not you consider buying established or whether or not you consider the exciting process of building your own brand new home.
I guess it is quite exciting, isn't it? And there's that whole thinking process too, when you are emotionally attached to something that you're creating yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what the benefit of building a new home is. You get to choose your own colours, choose your own style, choose your own spaces, and it is unique to you. You become the first person to ever live in that house, and that is a very special experience.
Yeah, it is too. I mean, and it's something that I guess reflects your personality as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, it's brilliant. And I guess the process. I mean, is it as sort of challenging as many of us who haven't done it before would think, or is there sections of it that's quite fun?
I suppose it is a bit daunting for some people, but the process is simple and step by step. So when you engage the services of a professional builder, they take a lot of that worry and a lot of that stress out of it for you. So it does become a much easier process than what a person that hasn't done it before may have in their mind. So yeah, and I think we're going to cover that off through the course of today.
Well, in the next few weeks as well, mate. Yeah. Hey, really good to talk to you. This is just the very first stage, it's deciding to build. I mean, whether you do or don't, there's a lot after that with the right people can be quite a pleasure, as I'm about to learn. Craig, so great to meet you. I can't wait to find out the next stage in the process. My feelings, it's something to do with finance. Stay with us. We'll be up later in the show with more with Craig Park.
Have you ever had just a really good sit? Nothing quite beats it. And how great would it be to have a really good sit in one of these incredibly relaxing and comfortable recliners? These recliners are made by Stressless, a Norwegian brand that pride themselves on quality, comfort, and are guaranteed to relax. And where can you get your hands on one of these? Right here at Easy Living Furniture and Interiors. Located in their new showroom below City Farmers, 144 Stirling Highway, Easy Living has the right stressless recliner for you. They've just received the latest new stock and would love you to come in, have a look and have a comfort test. Richard, can you tell us about these amazing stressless chairs?
They are so comfortable. And Dom, if you have a bad back, these have automatic head and lower lumbar support. With steel frames, cold-cured foams and over 12 designs to choose from, I'm sure there'll be a stressless to suit you.
There really is a stressless recliner for every taste. Their sleek designs are modern and unique and will be the perfect statement chair for your home. Stressless also have a great range of sofas and office chairs which have just arrived in a variety of colours. Designed to match the chairs, they all recline, boasting the same features and comfort with low and high backs. So whether it's a recliner or sofa, or perhaps you just want a really good sit, then come downstairs to Easy Living Furniture and Interiors, 144 Stirling Highway in Nedlands, right below City Farmers, or check their website easyliving.com.au.
Thanks, Dom. Coming up, Karen with Straight Edge Steel Frame Homes. This is a fantastic DIY concept where you get to build your own home here in WA. Back in a jiffy.
Now, I don't know about you, but I am a huge fan of DIY. Usually you enjoy a significant cost saving and you also get to enjoy that unique sense of achievement. Personally, I tend to stick to smaller projects, but there are many DIYers who are quite happy to take on the task of building their very own home in WA. Straight edge steel frame homes are designed for owner builders who prefer to look after their own construction, whether you choose to do the bulk of the build yourself or arrange to have subcontractors or a builder do the work for you. Straight Edge offer a range of services to assist owner builders with the design and construction process, starting with a drafting service. You can choose from their range of existing plans, or they can help you to turn your ideas into your dream home. All Straight Edge steel frame homes designs can be individually customised and they won't charge you to make changes to the plans. Once you've settled on a design, they get started on making the frames and trusses. Now let's face it, you're going to need more than an Allen key to put one of these together. But all the wall frames and roof truss systems are designed in-house and factory assembled, so they will arrive on site ready for construction. All you have to do is put them up and screw them together. You'll also get an easy-to-follow construction manual with step-by-step instructions and diagrams, so the process is straightforward and simple, no matter what your level of building experience. Straight edge steel frames and trusses feature fully welded 1.2mm tubed frames, and being high-quality steel can be easily modified to accommodate all types of designs, including curves. Steel doesn't rot, warp, twist or split, so when you build a straight edge home, you can rest assured it'll stand the test of time. Along with its design flexibility, steel is also renowned for its straightness, strength and durability, making it perfect for cyclone-prone areas. It's also non-combustible and termite and borer-proof, so it's as ideal for rural areas as it is for a city home. Straight edge homes can be built on a concrete slab or a suspended steel floor system, depending on your site requirements. They can take on stump homes on challenging sites and even offer you expert advice on the best approach for turning your dream home into a reality yourself. While Straight Edge doesn't build homes, they can offer you the benefit of their many years of experience assisting owner builders to create their unique projects right across WA. They can also often introduce you to tradesmen or registered builders who can take on the jobs that you can't. Straight Edge steel frame homes offer a range of steel frame kit home designs to suit every lifestyle and budget. Modern, comfortable and affordable homes, from granny flats to sprawling single or double-storey family homes, and even multi-residential developments. And they'll work closely with you and your trades from slab down to completion to ensure that it's the most satisfying DIY project you'll undertake. Get in touch with Straight Edge Steel Frame Homes to find out how you can literally build your very own home no matter where you live in WA. Find out more at straightedge.net.au.
Are you or anyone in your family planning to build a home? If you are, I recommend you grab this. This is the Master Builders Winning Homes magazine. Featuring winners, finalists and entrants in the 2014 Master Builders Bankwest Housing Excellence Awards, it is a must-have. See display homes from very affordable right through to the $1 million mansions, a superb collection of budget, mid and top-end builders. Winning Homes by the Master Builders. It is well worth a look. At $12.95, they are going to sell fast, so get your copy at your local news agency today.
Relaxing in your own backyard is a major part of the Australian lifestyle, and the guys here at Phoenix Patios understand that. That's why they're your local experts when it comes to choosing and constructing your steel or timber patios, and they've been doing it for over 30 years. And in that time, the company has sourced the best quality products in Europe and imported them right here to Fremantle. Their 200 by 200mm timber beams and columns come all the way from the Czech Republic and offer up a masculine, rustic type look. Not all backyards are the same. That's why Phoenix Patios invites you to come in and sit down with their expert team so that they can help design your perfect patio to suit your surroundings. They'll then manufacture the structure right here in their Fremantle warehouse prior to delivery. By doing it this way, the construction phase won't become a disruption for you or your neighbours. Terry, tell me about solar span insulation.
Well, solar span is by far the best option to insulating your patio. Comes with a polystyrene core which blocks the heat, makes your patio 15% cooler in the summer. It also comes with a 10-year warranty.
And on top of all that, literally, you'll find quality ColourBond steel roofing, perfect for the WA climate. The steel that goes into each patio has been sourced from local WA suppliers, and it has been for the past 3 decades. The company also does a unique range of easy-to-build custom cabins, perfect for creating your own personal retreat. Phoenix Patios install and deliver anywhere in the metro area. Visit phoenixpatios.com.au for more info.
Pool owners take note, the winter weather is on its way, but protecting or even repairing your pool from damage is hardly a hassle. It's as easy as picking up the phone and calling the guys at Poolworks.
WA's leader in servicing and supplying everything for your pool or spa. Despite the lack of sun, it's during the winter months when the experts at Poolworks really shine. Well, Diane, what are the major issues that your team deals with during winter?
Well, we specialise in giving quotes and fixing any sort of problems really to people's pool equipment, whether it be from an electrical storm that causes pumps to fuse or any general damage whatsoever really.
If you've booked a Poolworks pre-winter makeover, then you don't have much to worry about, but sometimes there's weather damage that's simply unavoidable.
So your pool equipment's taken a beating in an overnight storm. It's no reason to dive off the deep end because Poolworks has you covered in more ways than one.
With 60 service vans on standby and with more than 20 years experience, it's no wonder Poolworks is the preferred supplier for some of Australia's major insurance companies. One phone call and you'll have an expert around to quote and fix your pool in no time. They're the only company in the industry with professional indemnity insurance, giving you peace of mind that their advice is up to scratch. And it's not just domestic pools either. Poolworks cover a huge range of commercial pools and equipment as well. They'll service pools anywhere in the metro area, from Bunbury up to Yanchep and east through to the hills, even up in Karratha. Plus, you'll find no less than 11 retail stores across the metro area, including Mandurah. Or you can find them online, poolworks.com.au, or call 1800 009 000.
Hi, Laurie Lawrence here. Swim safe this season and team up with Poolworks like I did. Learn about Kids Alive Do the 5 and drop into your local Poolworks store and pick up this free Living with Water DVD. Thank you, Poolworks.
Well, if you still have a few of these old classics lying around but no player to play them on, what are you going to do? Well, you can come down here to ProCopy in Morley and Mark can help you out. What can you do with these?
Hi Karen, well you're right, there's been massive changes in video and audio in recent times. So we'll transfer them to a format that people can still keep playing.
So what sort of formats can you put them in?
We'll put them onto digital, CD, hard drive, MP3, whatever people want to play back.
Welcome to my iPod.
Certainly can look after that too.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay.
And if you'd like to find out more, just give ProCopy a call on 9375 3902 or follow the link from the Home in WA website. Is it a good one?
Throughout the program, I've been joined by Craig Park from Blueprint Homes. Mate, we've been talking about the process of building your own home, and when we've chosen a home, we've decided to build. What's the next part?
Well, I think the most important part from once you've made that decision is really establishing a budget to how much money you can comfortably afford to spend on your new home.
So from that point there, I guess you're talking to finance companies and so on, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure. It's really a process of sitting down with a finance broker, and we have our own in-house broker called InReach Finance. Sitting down with those people and sharing your personal financial details with them, and then they'll establish with you what you are comfortable with your repayments and how much you are comfortable spending on a new home.
Okay, so it's not just the banks and I guess the financial institutions that you can get the money from. Your builders actually offer the service as well, do they?
Yeah, we use a broker, and the broker has access to up to 20 different lenders. So they look at the best package that suits your personal circumstances. So that is a big advantage, and also to have a broker that understands the construction type financing as well, which is different to a traditional kind of house purchase.
So do you need that money up front initially, or is it something that's a process, you're using the money in increments, I suppose?
Yeah, that's a really good point, because it's different to buying a house when you just get a settlement date and then you pay the full amount of money. When you're building a new house, there's the land settlement, which is a portion of that budget. Then you have drawdowns as far as the process of the build goes. So you'll have a slab drawdown, a brickwork completed drawdown, roof cover drawdown, lock-up drawdown, and then a handover drawdown. And that's your final payment, and that's when your mortgage is fully drawn down to the maximum amount, and you're actually making your full payments from there.
It seems like the process itself, it's something that's quite long and can be daunting, but with the right people, I guess it's actually a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll be talking more to Craig later in the show about that process. For now, it's off to a break, but join me after that for an interesting take on insulation. That's on Home in WA.
As you may know from my years on Home in WA, horticulture is my passion, but what you may not know is that I love to design and construct gardens and landscapes. It's what I do when I'm not on the telly. It's called Gardens from Eden, and I started it about 10 years ago, and over those years we've done some pretty amazing projects. My team and I even won the Best Landscape and Most Innovative Display Awards at Garden Week for this beautiful garden. We just love creating special gardens. So if your home in WA needs us to design and create your own little bit of Eden, please give us a call on 0422 212 327 or go to our new website gardensfromeden.com.
I'm back with Craig Park from Blueprint Homes. Now, we've been talking about the entire process of building your own home. In the last segment, we were discussing finance. So we've got our finance. Next stage, I suppose we've got to talk about where we're going to allocate the budget.
Well, that's really important. You've been to your finance companies, you've established how much they're prepared to lend you on your circumstances. So now it's really deciding how we allocate that budget, whether we spend X amount on a piece of land, X amount on the house, and making sure we save some of that to finish your house off, because nobody wants to live on concrete floors, do they?
Well, I suppose that's it. It's going to the right advice too. I mean, is that a service that your organisation offers?
Absolutely, and we'll also sit down with our customers and establish whether or not it's a good thing for them to include the finishing offs in our house contract, or whether it's something that they want to do themselves after they've moved in. But that's individual, and it's certainly on a case-by-case kind of scenario.
Mate, look, I'm learning as I go, obviously, and I'm looking forward to the process as it develops over the next few weeks. Now, we'll be joining Craig in the weeks to come for more advice on the process of building your very own home. Isn't it true that the success of something is often a result of what's going on behind the scenes? In my case, you should see them now. There's this team of professionals right now behind the camera, waiting on every word in every scene to make sure that this show is nothing but the finest standard. Of course, like most of my long-winded introductions, I often have a point. And in this case, I'm talking about the home. As much as we love state-of-the-art features and contemporary design, a truly great home will be pleasantly warm in winter and perfectly cool in summer. This, of course, only comes from great insulation. It's the unsung thermal hero that lies silently between the walls of your home. And as I've discovered, it's not just the walls. You see, a good insulation company will have products for your roof, your floor, even your ducting. Fortunately, I found one. Kingspan Insulation. Now, these guys are big. Kingspan Insulation is a division of one of Europe's fastest growing building material manufacturers. And this means one thing: resources. The group has operations not just throughout Europe, but North America, Australasia, in fact, right across the globe. So it's by no surprise that these guys are a world leader in thermal insulation products, a first-class manufacturer of ultra-thin, super high-performance products for building applications, and one that I think deserves particular attention is this one. It's the patented Kingspan Aircell Permacav XV. Permacav XV is the next generation of vapor permeable insulation. This evolution, specifically designed to reduce the risk of condensation in walls with cavities, has improved vapor transmission by 5 times. Now, the man who can help us understand how it works is State Manager Craig Burr. And that's a huge increase in vapor transmission. Well, how have you done that?
Yeah, it's the actual microperforations that allow that to happen. It increases the amount of vapor that passes through, effectively allowing your walls to breathe, and this reduces the risk of condensation. And this is unique to the Permacav XV.
Well, it's state-of-the-art technology, obviously. I mean, is it something that you'd suggest to put in every wall?
Yeah, it can be used in every wall. Obviously, that just increases the comfort and performance of your home.
Fantastic, and I'm assuming it's done through the building process by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Is that how you install it?
That's right. The bricklayer would be the person who would usually install this. So what happens is it goes to site, the bricklayer then starts to utilise and install it during the construction process.
It's that easy to reduce your vapor transmission by 5 times. And most importantly, have a perfectly insulated home using the latest technology. Now, this is merely just one of the huge range that Kingspan manufacture and now offer. So my suggestion is you pop into their office here in Malaga, or you can jump on their website. That is, of course, if you want the best. Good luck. Now, I must say there's some great ideas there for anyone that would like to lower their energy consumption. Well, that's it for another week. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, if you would like to know anything more about all of today's businesses that have been on the show, jump on our website. It's homeinwa.com.au. And while you're there, can you please like us on Facebook? Next week on the show, we've got more great energy saving ideas, and we catch up with one of our major partners, the Master Builders. Till then, you have a great weekend.